All right, Gerard, we are live
Welcome, welcome.
for the Laughing Clown Malt Liquor Dutch Grand Prix.
Yeah.
We have made it to the
And what a fantastic partner Malt Liquor has been with us. Very gracious.
yes, Laughing Clown Malt Liquor, known for sponsoring the car of Ricky Bobby in NASCAR. They made the jump to Formula One.
Yeah. Unfortunately, our previous deal with Fig Noons did fall through here, but we'd like to still graciously offer our support to them. They did their best. Unfortunately, we just couldn't see a deal happening.
You know, I do love Fig Newtons.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a week since that thrilling race in Spa, and we are set for another fun race here in Zandvoort. What are you thinking is going to happen here?
After last week, we had thrills and spills without the thrills. So this week, we're looking for hopefully some cleaner racing, some just pure skill, as opposed to pure crashing. But with this track, we might not get that either.
Yeah, hard to tell. It's very narrow here. Not a lot of places you can really overtake.
Bobby Newport back in the car after a bit of a hiatus.
Yep.
He'll be looking to make an impact.
Good to see Bobby back here. We're riding along with Strange Place now. He's getting into that Sector 3 to get his lap started. You know, he wasn't running too far behind Dave in practice, I saw earlier.
No?
Strange Place has kind of had kind of a rough season, so, he's looking for a good finish here.
Yeah, as it comes around that last corner there, that huge bank corner that we all love to watch.
We'll see some fireworks there later today, maybe.
Or some orange smoke clouds.
No, we might be seeing that too, who knows?
Yellow in Sector 3.
Strange Place coming around that bank corner. Real easy to spin out there coming out on that exit if you goose the throttle a little too much.
Don't goose it. That's a strict rule in the BRL, no goosing.
Yeah, no goosing.
There we go, got the track map up now. On this peculiarly shaped circuit.
It certainly is different.
A bit like a hairdryer.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see hairdryer.
That's the crack analysis you get.
Just nothing but the best here. Pretty sure it's coming around these last turns now.
We spend the entirety of the race just analyzing what shape the track is. Oh, we have some grid penalties to hand out here.
Oh boy, yes we do. Strange Place coming across. Let's see, 111.9. That's
gotta watch for that parked car Alonso by the start.
Lightning coming around on his lap. Ooh, Eric with a 111.8. We got some close times so far.
Interesting that it's not too much faster than Strange Place.
Lightning with a 111.5. And Bobby Newport with a 112.
Oh, some big congestion there in Sector 1. That's dangerous, especially on a track this narrow.
Here comes Kevin, finishing up his lap. Got a 111.6 that puts him up in P2. Other times we have here, we have Dave with a 112 as well. He is currently in P10. We have Andrew with a 114. And his teammate Blue with a 115. So a couple drivers need to improve on their times here.
Yeah, and we actually have Lance mic'd up today, ready to take our questions for qualifying. Lance, how are you doing out there today?
Hey, it's good to hear from you. Car is feeling great driving out here, and sitting P12 or P11, but I want to improve on this time, so we're gonna drive in the pits right now and get another run at it.
Okay, and obviously a race like Zandvoort is a very narrow track. A lot of pressure placed on you as a driver. How do you deal with that pressure?
Well, what they say, it's diamonds are made under pressure. So just gonna do my best here and see what we can do.
Right, of course. Now, okay, as Lance's car is back into the garage, we are losing our signal with him, so we'll be done talking with him now. But what do you think of Lance's thoughts there?
Wow, yeah, it's definitely that's some profound thinking right there. Diamonds are made under pressure? I did not know that.
Yeah, what do you pressurize?
I mean, like, are you using a hydraulic press? Like,
Are you just pressing with your palms really hard? Like,
Yeah. I don't get it. Blue now, coming around on his lap.
good transition.
Lance, you know, you're an interesting dude.
Out of all the drivers on the grid, you are one of them.
That is true.
So they had a dad for me.
You know, Gerard, being here in the Netherlands, this is my first time here in the Netherlands. Actually, my second time. We were here last year. Gotta say, for media this year, they've been they've been very accommodating to us. We had a nice buffet spread, before the race, before we hopped in the booth here.
Yeah, I appreciated that they only had the finest assortments for us. You know, they gave us the Bobby bars and Nutriums. They kept away that, you know, garbage juice that is San Diego Slurp. Really appreciative of the accommodations we've had so far.
Yep. Blue sets a 1:14.5 that still is not going to improve on his time. He's sitting P20 right now.
Actually, we'd like to remind you that this race is actually brought to you by Sweetums. If you can't beat them, Sweetums.
That's right. And I guess because we're contractually obligated to say this, try San Diego Slurp coming out, and I don't know, sometime later this month.
You don't have to, though. It's only a suggestion. Not a good one, but it's only a suggestion.
He's lightning now, trying to slow down a little bit, try to create a small little gap here. He's gonna get going on his lap here just a little bit. We have Eric right behind him.
Yeah,
It looks like
we're gonna have some...
potentially. I think that's Dave, actually.
Yes, it is Dave. As Strange Place is out of qualifying. It looks
Looks like he spun coming out of that turn there.
Yeah, that he did. That he did. And it's it's a crisis point that he warned us about earlier in this session. You know, as we were debriefing before the qualifying session began. It's a dangerous corner at full speed.
Yep. The good news for him, though, is he's still currently P4. He just has to hope that Bobby Newport or anybody else don't improve on their times.
Yeah, it's a very solid spot for him right now.
Lightning currently down on his lap by just under a tenth.
Yeah, and without Pigeon here, which is an unexpected absence, frankly. You know, full court press for Lightning.
Yeah. And I mean, hey, look at the rest of the top four. We have Kevin, we have Eric, and then we have Strange Place, and then Bobby Newport in that fifth spot. We can get some interesting. We can get a real interesting podium this today. I think.
Dave, though, still struggling out there.
Well, it looks like Andrew puts himself in P5 with a 112 flat, improves on his time by 2 seconds.
Let's see what Dave's gonna get here.
Lightning sets a quicker time with a 111.4. It's a tenth up.
Wow. Dave shoots up that with a 111.5.
111.5. That's a good lap from Dave.
Yeah, that's the kind of lap that the Ferrari team were looking for.
Yep.
Bobby Newport, meanwhile, just sitting in the pits, not pulling his weight.
It's like Eric is coming around this final turn. He's up on his time. What's he gonna set? He said a 112 flat. I don't know if maybe that was an out lap and this is the lap.
You mean Andrew?
No, Eric.
Or... Oh, sorry. My apologies.
It's okay, folks. They forgot his binoculars up here. It's a little hard for him to see.
I swear to God, I think it's that Hank Tabzarian again.
You know, did you ever get the water checked to see if it was sanitary to even be in?
No, and you know what? In retrospect, I should have, knowing that I was dealing with such a crook. Oh, as Stock Shop's gonna plow through that brake sign. Do not get bonus points for that one, my friend.
Nope. You do not at all. As we've got our steward in chat. Hello, Bopes. Blue is
really
slow as
questioning
sheet.
why he's posting MVP. As a steward, I think he should be a little more impartial.
Yeah, that's interesting strategy. Interesting strategy. I'm
we
not sure
having
if we
another
can...
Michael Massey situation?
Yeah,
here,
I don't
or-
know if we can have that here in the BRL.
Or Trump just gonna. No, Birdbag is MVP. I don't like the lack of clarity on that first message. I frankly can't trust it.
Kevin hopped up to P2 with a 111.5. 600's faster than Dave.
That'll be an interesting little fight at the start. If that spot remains the same, Kevin and Dave.
Right along with Blue, he needs to improve on his time.
A long shot.
Blue driving around that papaya orange McLaren. We get a message from Fly-By Night. He forgot about the time.
Oh dear, again.
I'm gonna tell him, still got time for quali, baby.
And this qualifying brought to you by Sweetums, of course. If you can't beat them, Sweetums. And if it rains, that race is brought to you by St. whatever it's called.
Gerard Bopes is asking for predictions for the race tonight, and I think this is a good time for the Bobby Bar predictions.
Yes, the Bobby Bar predictions is my favorite point of every broadcast, as we all know, because it's brought to you by the Bobby Bar itself.
Yes.
So let's see. I believe out of the 20 starters here that we will hopefully have, one of them will win the race.
Interesting.
Another one will come behind in second, and another one will round out the podium in third.
You know, it's funny you say that because I think what's going to happen in this race is all drivers are going to go left, then go right. Maybe they'll just drive in a straight line.
They're going to go left on turn 1.
Oh, you don't want to see that happen.
That's a bold prediction.
I'm
holding you to that one.
Right on turn 1.
No, I'm holding you to the left one.
I'm never going to financially recover from this.
That's certified MACT bold right there. And that's our certified MACT bold moment of the race. Which is what we're doing now after this one and last one.
Craig McTavish, noted Oilers legend.
Noted guy who signed his contract while in prison. Craig McTavish.
I mean, hey, why not? Blue coming around in this final turn.
It was for manslaughter.
Blue with a 113.9. He's still P20 though. Cannot beat Mick Schumacher in the Haas.
It's not graded by Blue. Bobby Newport actually retired a few moments ago. Wondering if that was in the garage out of voluntary or
who
something
knows?
Else.
He's currently P7 though, right behind Andrew currently. Unless Andrew can get out here and get a quicker time, there is still time left to get some laps in, or a lap in, as Eric is doing that now in the Mercedes. Lightning with a 111.2. He sets pole again. Just that time.
Blue. Sorry, Blue just took out some more distance signs there.
Eric is currently up on his lap.
Blue is currently struggling to S-turn his way out of in front of a wall. Not trapped behind or in front of anything, just purely parked in front of a wall. It took him a couple tries, but he managed to get out of there.
Eric is putting together a decent lap by the looks of it. He's trying to leapfrog. He's trying to get to pole, but right now it's looking like he could potentially leapfrog Dave and maybe Kevin.
And as we know, pole position does help your odds in winning the race.
Yes. Because if you are first in the race, then you are in a good position to be first at the end of the race.
And if you're first, that means you're not last.
That is true. Because if you ain't first, you're last.
Exactly.
Actually, you know what? That doesn't make any sense. You can be second, third, be fourth. Eric with 11.7. Still gonna be sitting in P4. I mean, you can be fourth, Gerard. Hell, you can even be fifth.
Well, you know what? My mistake. I was high when I said that before. My apology. Throwing vitriol in the chat.
Yeah, I see. Noted racer for Williams. Nick calling us Vankers. Interesting.
Yeah, really inappropriate, especially from one of our racers. We like to uphold, sportsmanship and gratitude for our presentation among the drivers. But
this seems pretty uncalled for. Kevin improved on his time. He is a 10th behind pole. Still
That's
in
a really
P2,
solid
though.
time by Kevin. I'm sure he must be very happy with that one, considering his ever present optimism before the race.
Oh yes, Kevin, just oozing confidence.
A shining light of inspiration to us all.
Blue coming around. Can you get out of P20?
I wonder if Jacques Strapp is rushing into the pits to get another lap in here. I think that's what he's going to do. I don't know if he's going to have enough time, mind you.
Ooh, yeah, less than 2:30 to go. It's gonna be close.
No immediate retirement.
Oh,
So.
Kevin calling it quits. He's happy with his lap. He's got a 1:11.3. Keep an eye on Dave and see if he comes out.
Might be waiting for the rest of the field.
Oh, I see it. Yep, I think Dave is gonna come out for another lap. Yep, here he comes.
And Eric will be doing the same, I believe. Maybe. I thought I saw some tire blankets come off. Maybe not. Looks like he will stand pat.
Dave sitting with a 1:11.5 in P3. Can he get a 1:11.1? Can he take 4/10 off his time? I think he can do it.
Can he get a 111 flat? Can he get a 110.9?
We get some more. We have some more messages here from Nick, accusing me of calling him a wanker whenever he is streaming his races.
That's hearsay. That's really damaging and dangerous.
Yeah, I will be seeing you in court, sir. This is an attack of my character. I can't believe
slander.
I can't believe you would even suggest that I would do something so terrible.
And here comes Dave now.
He's got
his last attempt.
He's got a pretty clear track ahead of him too, by the looks of it.
Just him on the track. Nobody else. Except for all the other people on the other side of the track. For him right now, just him on the track.
It's the laser focus from Dave here.
Pointing that car exactly where he needs it to go.
He's turning left. And now he turns right.
And then a left. Oh, a right again.
Another right. He is up on his time currently. Almost a 10th. He's 800s up. He needs to start pushing the pace a little.
Pretty solid right-hander there, though. It's where a lot of drivers seem to struggle.
This is a beautiful left turn coming into this DRS.
This is a good lap. I think he might push for pole here at the very least.
Oh, he's down in this time. This is going to come down these next turns here.
Launching himself over that curb might not help his case.
Max Verstappen with the grid penalty. That's going to move Eric up. Or Bobby Newport, rather, up. Alright, Dave's coming around. What's he going to get? He's at a 1:11.5. He improves on his time, but not enough to move up.
Carbon footprint gets bigger as we wasted fuel for a lap that ultimately led to nothing. BRL is wasteful. The BRL needs a carbon tax, in my opinion.
That is true. Well, there's our pole. We have Lightning, yet again, sitting on pole.
Actually, Bobby Newport's at his time on mediums. The yellow marked mediums, we didn't notice. That could
from Bobby.
He is the only one out of qualifying. Might not be the only starter on the race, obviously, with the bottom 10.
But in the top 10, he's going to be the only one on the yellow marked medium tires.
Yellow marked medium tires.
That'll be something to watch for. We have Kevin in P2 and Dave in P3 to round out the podium, and then outside of that is Eric at Mercedes.
And some really slanderous comments coming through in chat here. Flatband is saying Bobby Newport is a paid driver. You know what? Bobby Newport is not a fan of crime. He's not afraid to admit it.
Yeah. Think about that next time you disparage the man.
People call this season, a campaign, but frankly, he calls it a camp pleasure.
Bope saying that he has heard that about Newport as well. That he's a pay driver, or because if you're if you're saying he's a pay driver, you're clearly not reading the Pawnee Journal with beautiful articles, well written by Shauna Malway Tweep.
It's a journalist, by the way. Love her work.
Oh, just excellent at her job.
Our formation lap gets going here.
Alright, well, as this formation lap starts off, we'd like to remind you folks that this race is brought to you by Sweetums. You can't beat them, Sweetums.
This Bobby Newport is disqualified from the session immediately.
Did you see what he did?
I have no idea what it is. He's the only disqualification, so he doesn't make
100% hit someone.
Usually that implies that both drivers in that situation would get disqualified.
Oh, yeah.
And return to the grid.
Oh, this is interesting. I don't know why he got disqualified.
You know, I believe personally that he saw the criticism aimed towards him, and he wanted to disqualify himself to start on cold tires intentionally, so he could show the rest of the grid and the rest of the world, frankly, that he is not a pay driver. He is here because he's earned the right to be here.
And he's got a couple podiums to his name in his BRL career.
Yeah, you know, a couple near victories as well. You know, we all remember Austria, right?
Do we? What happened to us? Oh yeah, you got P2, right? Or P3?
I believe he got a P2 finish, or maybe it was a Bahrain where he was leading briefly but had a minor mishap.
That was Bahrain, I believe.
I will pull up our standings chart here, which I should be doing anyway, but that's okay.
We're coming around this final corner. Yeah, Bobby Newport just chilling out just chilling out on track.
You know what? I think, you know, he also might have forgotten to eat his pre-race Bobby bar. Needed time to do that. You know, just let the others go around, let him eat his Bobby bar in peace. He'll be ready to go.
Yeah, you know, just because you're no thoughts only racing out there to save weight on the car, it doesn't mean that, you know, your appetite doesn't kick up once in a while. Sometimes you just gotta have just a nice, delicious Bobby bar.
As the grid lines up, I'd like to remind you that Bobby Newport did in fact finish with a second place in Austria. It's very unfortunate for Vision.
Grid's still getting set here. Lights are getting ready to go.
Vision in the BRL chat asking, is it too late to join?
Tell him that he can try to join if he wants. Lights are out. We are racing. Terrible camera angle. Lightning gets a good exit. Gets a good start, and he blocks off Kevin there. Oh, looks like Eric took the inside on Dave at turn 1. That was a good move by Eric there. Dave left the door open.
As always, the most exciting point of view of this sort of a race is on Dave, so I'm going to be sticking with that.
It's like there's already a little bit of a gap forming there between Dave and Andrew. We get some more shuffling of the lines here. Oh, Max Verstappen is out of this race. We have a virtual safety car.
Oh dear, Bobby Newport.
Bobby Newport with a 5-second penalty.
That's not a good luck for Bobby Newport. You know, Bobby, we went to bat for you here. You're really embarrassing us.
Oh man, Bobby.
It doesn't look like he has a front wing either. No, that is no front wing.
Strange Place also spun. He does not have a front wing either.
You know what? That really sucks for Strange Place. You know, another fairly strong qualifying from him. Just can't seem to get it together in race trim.
Oh, and Bobby Newport with
Bobby Newport in shambles right now.
More penalties, racking up for the driver.
You know what? He'll have a safety car here to get a new wing, get to the back of the field. It'll still be relatively compressed. It'll still be 33 laps of racing for him. So.
This is definitely going to be a messy race. Didn't realize it'd be that soon, though, as we get a bunch of drivers coming in.
His front wings aplenty are coming out of the garages from all different teams. A lot
of front wings, that's for sure. Bobby Newport serves his 5-second penalty. He gets out. He's behind Blue. Blue has moved up to P14 in this race.
And my boy Blue starting dead last to 14th just like that in a matter of moments.
Big brain strats. You love to see it.
I might even say Galaxy Brain.
Ooh. I see
has
one of the
joined.
Red Bull drivers has decided to show up.
We will see if he's able to take control of that lone remaining Red Bull car.
We'll see. He's got a mighty climb ahead of him. In P16 if we do a driver swap mid race while they're on track even.
Hey, you know what? Sergio Perez was actually spotted at a sandwich shop trackside,
Oh my god.
and the team is scrambling, looking for somebody who likes to go fast.
Oh my god, I see Pigeon right now. He's trying to wait down Sergio. Sergio, though, just driving past is like, hey man, no, this is my race to race. Get out of here. Pigeon, being persistent though, chasing after him.
Sergio likes to go fast.
It's really unfortunate that that Pigeon is wearing just a completely green bodysuit, so he blends in with the broadcast. We can't see him at all.
It's rather unfortunate. Poor choice of attire to go to a television broadcast.
Oh, Pigeon, no, Pigeon giving up. He's not running anymore. The track marshals caught him. They tackled him. They're carrying him out there.
Yeah, very unfortunate. As the championship fight slips further from his grasp.
Yeah, I mean, Lightning currently sitting in P1 right now.
Yeah, at the moment, we'll give you an updated look at our driver standings. Right now, Lightning is actually in the lead with 155 points. Pigeon is in third at 114 after various spills, missing races. This race, obviously, an uncooperative Sergio Perez. But Austin, actually, who's also missing today, in second with 135. That's another driver that's going to lose out on a big advantage when it comes to potentially closing that gap.
Unfortunately, Austin had some visa issues trying to enter the country. I didn't realize that he had some warrants out for his arrest in the Netherlands, but I think the car's gonna be in on this lap. I asked Austin, I was like, hey, what's at the pre-race press conference, I asked him, hey, or I called him, I was like, hey, what's why can't you get in the country? And he had nothing to comment on the matter. He said these are whatever these allegations are, they're completely false. And I'm gonna wait for my side of the story to come out, but until then, I'm gonna go back home. And I said, wow.
Yeah, in his eyes, it was very legal, very cool, whatever happened.
As we were coming around now. Lightning setting the pace here.
Big congestion there between the second and third runners, especially.
Let's see Eric, he's going in on the inside of turn one! Oh, he and Kevin are still battling, but Kevin comes out. Oh, I think Eric
Eric
must have
lost it
spun.
there.
Oh,
He did. He is now in the back of the field there. No, doesn't look like too much damage in this car. Just a spin.
I wonder if maybe they touched there, but didn't really get a good look.
Who is it with?
With Kevin.
Interesting. There's another yellow flag out there. We gotta look at the back of the field here. Strange Place pit at some point after the restart, which is an interesting choice. As our steward is actually asking to see some tape on that one, on that previous incident.
Yep. Blue struggling to keep Ocon behind him. Got Bobby Newport in P13 trying to get past Yuki.
Yuki's a strong driver. I'm sure he'll hold his own. Clean racer. Bobby Newport actually, in the time since the race started, has switched onto the soft tires during that pit stop. So his strategy completely thrown out the window.
Yep.
As he makes that overtake on Yuki Tsunoda, who's on the longer-lasting yellow mark medium tires.
Bobby Newport up to 12.
Bobby Newport, not quite in the points.
Bobby Newport is out of the points.
Wasting time, Jerry.
Andrew right now in P8. He dropped a little, trying to get to P7.
As the leaders are slowly separating from themselves, might be a bit of a yawner up there. Blue, though, half a second behind Sergio Perez, and who's internally 3/10 back of Jacques Strapp. Oh, that's actually Esteban Ocon tries to make a big move on Blue. He's not going to let that happen, though.
Lightning sets fastest lap with a 1:14.2.
Oh, and Bobby Newport, another victim of that final turn there. There's a 3-wide car scramble on the main straight. Bobby Newport doesn't need to go into the pits, though. He's going to keep on going.
Andrew getting in a little tussle here with Kimmy. Andrew comes out on top, though. Just late breaks a little. He's up to P7.
Jacques Strapp just behind Tsunoda now. And at a spot on the track where you really don't want to try to make any moves because that can easily ruin your race as well as the person up opposite you. But, you know,
Yeah, let's see how
we have
patient
some
he's gonna be
impatient
here.
drivers here.
Mercedes in a tough fight here with Aston Martin currently in the constructors, so you know they really want points here. This is Valtteri Bottas, current driver for... Oh, Eric sends it. Sends it on inside.
A little bit of a pop there.
It's
Bit
the
morally
overtake.
hazardous. A bit.
Lightning really pushing. He just keeps setting fastest lap here. Pulling out more of a gap to Kevin, who's pulling out of a gap to Dave.
Eric is going to make another move here, most likely on Giovinazzi. We're going to see if he sends that.
Oh, no.
He's not going to send it yet. He is my current driver to watch.
Oh, he's looking outside. Wasn't there, though.
And, you know, that's a very interesting thing we saw in the previous Grand Prix and the F1 season, actually, is how many cars chose to take that low line as opposed to the high line.
Yeah.
How it benefited their own strategies.
You have to think it was probably easier on the tires, too, as the so you probably saw more drivers taking the high line as the race went on.
Yeah, indeed.
Eric's still trying to get around Gio.
He does have the benefit of the DRS system,
Yep,
which,
it's-
for the folks at home who don't know, is the drag reduction system where that final flap in the rear wing just bursts open, reducing the drag on the system
You
of
see
the
it
car.
work there for Eric. He gets around Gio. He's got Mick Schumacher in his eyes, in his sights now. Mick in that final spot to get points here.
And he's going to get a good run out of that last corner,
Real
using all
good
that
run.
ERS as well. Going against common wisdom and deciding to utilize that ERS out of that last turn.
See
which
Mick trying to fight him off, but Mick's gonna protect that inside line, but here comes Eric. So he gets around Mick.
Eric is officially in the points.
He's got some work ahead of him, but
Against-
ahead of him in 2 spots is Andrew. We've seen these two clash already.
And for some reason, there's some sort of driver ahead of Eric right now, but I don't know who that is. I don't recognize that
Who's-
name. He's certainly not a Formula One driver.
Nike. It's a Mazepin. Who?
Mazepin.
Mazepin?
Mazepine? And some Ghost Corporation, R11,
Broccoli?
Broccoli, I think, is how you pronounce it. I think it's Greek.
Rail Coley.
Ural Kaylee. Very interesting. Not sure who this driver is or where his sponsorship comes from, but it certainly doesn't seem like a thing that's on the grid today to me.
Weird. Who is Eric right behind? I don't know. He gets a real good run out of that there, though. Out of that turn, though. He's gonna have the DRS too.
Very simple move. It is a Haas after all.
You see this mysterious driver? We have no idea who they are.
Yeah, frankly, he can take his E. coli and leave. As the top three find more separation. Yeah, this might be a snooze fest up front,
Yep.
barring an unforeseen accident.
You see Andrew kind of pulling out of a gap from Bottas there, so he's gonna have a pretty Well, he's got an interesting race. He's got Gotifi behind him, who has King Reckoning behind him, and then you also have Eric, who's pushing to catch up to this group.
And you know, because of that safety car, we have a bit of a mixed bag tire situation here. A lot of the front runners on 8 or 9 lap old softs, you know, but Bottas now is on 8 lap old mediums. So,
Lightning again setting fastest lap with a 1:14.1
on tires that old too. Fairly impressive.
Well, he DNF last race, and you know he wants to have a good result here, especially with the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors' Championship as close as it is.
And let's bring you an update on that Constructors' Championship as well. Currently a dead heat tie between Aston Martin and Mercedes, which amplifies Austin's absence here, as they could certainly use him. But in turn, Aston Martin is missing the driving capabilities of Carter, who frankly we don't even know if exists at this point. But that's okay. So Lightning seems to be carrying them both regardless.
Bobby Newport getting past Blue here. They're battling right now, and Bobby Newport's trying to get past Antonio Giovinazzi.
Bill has a penalty to serve.
That is true. Blue right now, though, is able to still keep it within that second range.
Bobby Newport's going to make that attempt on Giovinazzi. Careful not to hit the rear end of Mick Schumacher.
Whoa, goes in the gravel a little. He might give up that position back up.
A bit of a messy situation there for Bobby Newport. He survived. Gio survived. That's all that matters, I suppose.
See what kind of exit he gets. Oh, he's going to get a great run here on Mick. Oh, maybe
Mick
not.
will benefit from the DRS, though. Will he send it down that inside?
He's looking inside. He's going to send it inside. He does. Oh! He makes it stick.
One of those 50-50 situations. Yeah. Either it works or it doesn't.
That is a brave move by Mr. Newport.
That could have easily backfired on him big time. And of which we would have heard the criticisms toward Mick Schumacher, I'm sure.
Closing ground on Sergio Perez now. Our steward chiming in on that one says clean, no investigation.
You referring to that one or the move prior to that?
The probably the Haas move.
Oh, Lightning goes again. And with the amount of Bobby
bumps him a little.
With the amount that Lightning is pushing on those soft tires, you gotta wonder if he's maybe going for a 2-stop.
Oh, maybe.
So let's see, Bobby most likely going to make another inside move here, but maybe not.
He's not gonna have the room to. As Perez gets around that mysterious driver, we have no idea.
You know what? No room has not stopped a BRL driver before, so frankly disappointed he didn't at least make an attempt.
Oh, yeah, he saw outside. It's not gonna quite be there though. It's a tough corner to take on the outside.
And he has to remain patient through this section, especially. Any sort of attempted pass here is a death knell for both drivers involved.
He's sticking to the rear of that Haas.
You know what? That Haas has so much rear end. As Max Verstappen once said, I believe. Gonna make it in the move here.
Oh, yeah, not quite gonna be there. Oh, he's bumping him a little.
What they say, bumping's bracing.
Yeah.
As the mystery driver is going to lose the benefit of the DRS. Actually, that guy's just going to straight up quit.
And just going to the pits. Wow, didn't want that fight. Bobby Newport.
Spirit broken.
Benefiting from cars pitting. He's up to P9 now. But he's going to have to make another stop. Let's actually take a look here at...
He has a 10-lap old stops at the moment.
Take a look at our tire situation here. We have Lightning on 12-lap softs. Same with Kevin and Dave. Valtteri Bottas, who's in P4 currently, has 12-lap old mediums. Andrew still needs to pit. Eric still needs to pit.
What was that? What tires was the Bottas on again?
Bottas, Raikkonen, and Perez are on the mediums.
The what?
The mediums. The yellow marked mediums.
There we go. Sorry, I was confused. You
Blue,
didn't specify.
who is in P10, also on 10 lap old mediums. Bobby Newport currently has 10 lap old softs. You wonder if he could make these last and pit at the same time as our leaders do. Might toss him back in that race there.
You know, I have to give a warning. You know, as his teammate of the previous season, I thought something similar of myself last season. Turns out to be the incorrect call to make. So I hope he chooses to err on the side of caution.
Looks like Kevin, Dave, and Andrew going into the pits. Lightning is staying out.
Makes that move on the outside. He's by Sergio Perez, right behind Kevin, who is looking to make a one-stop of his own, it looks like.
Yeah. Bobby Newport all of a sudden up to P5, but he does have to make another stop here.
And you know what? Kevin with a lot of clean air right now. Big undercut moment here. Let's see how much he can reduce that gap to Lightning after Lightning pits.
Yep. It is a short pit here. Kevin also going on the hards. Did make these last for the...
Lightning's choosing not to pit here as well.
Lucas Fernandez, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that follow is pretty good.
We're gonna have Eric with DRS here on Kevin on the straight. Oh no, we're not gonna have it. He's gonna spin.
Just catching that curb there, which as we know is a death sentence on this track.
He's backing up. Oh man.
Embarrassingly back up his car.
Oh no, the car's stuck. Is the car stuck? Nope, he's got it free.
Oh, he's got it going. He's got to watch out. He doesn't want to come back on the track like an idiot here.
Gotta be careful. Oh, that's unfortunate.
And all that goodwill built up is gone in a moment's notice.
Got Eric in P13 making the pass on Gotifi. He's also on the hards.
I'm so curious about Lightning's tire situation here. If he doesn't pit this lap, he'll be pushing it for sure.
I think, well, I think with how short the pit is, I don't know. I think he actually might be in a good spot here, because he'll probably come out right ahead of Kevin.
Oh, I don't doubt that if he pits this lap, but I'm worried about his tire wear.
Yeah, that's true. You do wonder where he's at with that.
This is a risky maneuver.
Strange Place has worked himself back up to P11. He's just outside the points now.
We'll need to pit in the short term, though.
That is true. He is on the yellow mark mediums.
There we go.
Andrew, however, on the hards, right behind Fernando Alonso. Oh, Andrew spins! Oh man, duck corner looks like no damage though.
Oh dear, that's a precarious spot.
That's a tough spot to be in.
That is not great. Is it before or after the pit entrance?
Just before. Looks like he's. I don't see any damage on that wing, so I think he got out of there pretty cleanly. Bobby Newport's gonna go into the pits
again, but you know he'll be free of penalties, and you know a properly timed safety car might be just what he needs.
I'm sure there's some other drivers that would definitely welcome a safety car here.
And Dave is without a front wing as he had an off too in sector 2.
Oh boy!
Lightning continues his trek beyond the pit lane.
Dave going real slow around. This is not the section you want to have. This is not the section you want to be in without a wing.
As disaster has struck for Ferrari in short order. Dave holding up all those drivers.
Oh, going into the gravel a little there.
Valtteri Bottas is going to make his pit stop, as will Kimi Räikkönen, and Kevin is right by both of them.
25-second gap to Lightning. Really got to pick up the pace here if he wants to come out ahead. Dave's still holding up these drivers.
The ultimate roadblock.
That's gonna help. That's gonna help Eric though.
That will help Eric immensely.
Not gonna send it inside, but he's now in a prime spot to get up to P7. This is Lance Stroll ahead of him and Fernando Alonso ahead of him.
I can't help but look at the irony of that situation after the... Oh, is Bobby Newport retires from the
Oh,
session?
Bobby Newport out of this session.
Oh, man.
Rough day
But,
for him.
Yeah, the irony of the situation compared to, I believe it was Hungary, whereas a group of cars involving Dave did not benefit Eric in any way. But this is a safety car, and Lightning's going to use that opportunity to pit, and that is a master stroke of luck for the Aston Martin team getting that pit stop in, as Kevin is forced to go slowly.
Oh man. Yeah, I just saw a safety car. Wow.
That is Lewis Hamilton Imola 2021 levels of luck right there.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed indeed.
We got another safety car, our second one of the day.
Oh, actually, Lucas Fernandez is from Argentina. He's using a translator saying greetings. Well, hi, Lucas. What country is the league? Where is our headquarters?
We are based in the United States, but we have racers from all over.
All over being Canada.
Yeah, but yeah, Canada and the U.S.
Actually, as another, as our steward here, who again is supposed to be objective, is overtly cheering for Blue.
On Blue, interesting.
Blue actually makes his pit stop here.
We got some more shuffling. Eric at Mercedes there, he's in P6. We got Strange Place in P8, he's back in the points.
But clinging to track position over pit position there.
Andrew's still in the points at P10. Blue, let's see where he comes out here on this pit stop. Yeah, he's gonna come out P14. Dave in P16.
Actually, no. Yuki Tsunoda actually retired or DNF'd at some point. I hadn't noticed, but crack analysis once more from the BRL media team.
This is good news for Kevin. Well, good news and bad news. Good news because it allows him to catch up to Lightning, but bad news because Lightning is on a fresher set of medium tires that he...
Tires that'll have to make to the end of the race, though.
Yeah, half the race to go. That's gonna be...
18 laps. Well, probably 16 by the time the safety car is in, as Bobby Newport joins us in the booth. Hello, Bobby. What happened out there?
Well, I was just trying to push, and I pushed a little too hard.
And then what happened?
And I pushed it into the barrier.
Was it a good push?
Well, it knocked me out of the race, so I'm going to say no.
That's really unfortunate, Bobby. I'm sorry to hear that. Now, we have some drivers here, some stewards, frankly, and other participants who are accusing you of being a pay driver in the BRL. What do you have to say to those comments?
They're absolutely correct.
What?
I'm here because...
Bob, shut up. Bob, shut your mouth.
This deep dive into my character has been brought to you by Sweetum's new
say
drink,
that
San Diego
again.
Slurp.
Oh yeah, this is the I forgot. Yeah, okay. Folks, this is a sponsorship break to remind you that the safety car is brought to you by San Diego Slurp.
No. Actually, Bobby Newport's disqualification is brought to you by San Diego Slurp. How about that?
Technically, it was a DNF.
Bobby Newport's DNF is brought to you by San Diego Slurp.
The San Diego Slurp DNF of the day, brought to you by Bobby Newport. Congratulations, you're the San Diego Slurp DNF of the day.
It's
Your
an
reward
honor.
is you get to go jump into a vat of San Diego Slurp, which is probably just as acidic as an actual vat of acid.
I think that might actually give me superpowers.
Would that help your driving?
It depends on what the superpower is.
Oh, safety
Safety
car
car
coming
is in
in
this
on
lap.
this lap.
That'll be 17 laps for Lightning to last on those yellow marked medium tires.
You know, this isn't really that much of a high-tech track. I think you can pull this off.
Just curious how, the deg is not that much, but it'll still be faster going than Kevin behind him.
The tire degradation really isn't much on this track. Kevin with a really good start here.
He really played that safety car restart beautifully.
I think, if you're Kevin, you're on the worst tire option here, but I think you gotta play it patient in this one. Because you never know, it's a long race, and Lightning might make a mistake, and if not, hey, you're still coming home with a P2.
As we go back to Dave here, who is once again behind a large group of cars, which is unfortunate for the large group of cars, but we'll see how he approaches this one.
Currently behind a little. Right along with Strange Place, he's battling Checo right now. Checo trying to look on the outside there, not gonna let him have it.
I'm sorry, again, I'm just morbidly curious as to how this main straight's gonna go with Dave. I'm so curious right now.
We've got a long line of cars here.
We were practicing overtaking in practice, of all places.
Gonna look to make that move on Mick.
And that's the practice paying off right there.
Glided over a bit to Schumacher. Lucky to get out of that one without spinning himself.
Ooh, Strange Place in air, getting real close. Nah, not that much of a gap between the two.
I preach patience on this section of the track, as always.
Strange Place also has the tire advantage here.
Does he?
He does.
16-lap-old mediums?
Oh, I didn't realize they were 16 laps old. Okay.
Oh yeah, he didn't fit in the safety car.
Oh.
He was the only one that didn't. Or like,
Oh, there goes Eric! Eric
the heck is
spins!
gone?
Oh, he must have hit that curve, or he goosed it coming out on the exit there. Oh, that's rough.
Perhaps Strange Place did have the tire advantage by mistake. I apologize, as Eric's gonna late brake right into the gravel there. That's not great.
I've done that one. I got a penalty for it.
Eric is gonna escape this time with only a bruised ego to his name.
Lightning with a 1:13.3. He knocks off almost a second of his previous time from fastest lap.
That is without any DRS enabled. Without the benefit of lap cars giving him a nice tow.
I mean, he's already got almost a 3-second lead on Kevin right now.
Trevor's gonna head into the pits here, as is Dave. One after the other.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that. I was grabbing some press box cookies, but Dave also lost a bit of his front wing in a scuffle.
Well, that's what'll happen here in the BRL sometimes. Sometimes you bring the car home cleanly, sometimes you lose a wing, sometimes you spin, as we've
Are
seen.
neck and neck coming out of the pits here. Both on soft tires now for the rest of the race, presumably.
Looks like, yeah, both of them are on softs.
Mano y mano.
Jockstrap and LA Kings Dave. Mono e mono.
As there's a drive to deep left field by Castellanos. It's a 4-run ball game.
You believe you're gonna put that headset on again?
Yeah, probably. Who else are they gonna hire?
True. Not Bobby Newport, that's for sure.
Obviously not.
That's right.
Strange Place, though, sticking around here in 6th place. He'll have DRS on Alonso, but Alonso in turn has it on Kimi. But he's gonna make that move on the outside regardless.
Oh, yep, he's still gonna go for it on the outside.
Getting us some space afforded to him by Alonso.
Yeah,
Good
looks
clean
like-
racing from
yep.
both. That's a nice move. Eric, yeah, likes to take the very wide line on that last bank turn. Dave choosing to go more on the inside. As frankly, they are the most interesting battle of the lot right now.
Well,
Unfortunately, it's for the 16-17 spots, but
We'll keep an eye on them and see, we'll keep an eye on their timings and see what they're doing. We're right along with Strange Place right now, though, trying to get up to P4. I believe this would be his best finish, regardless. Where he, if he stays in P5 or he gets up to P4, this will be his best finish in the BRL.
he will have to pit again, though. I'm
That is
certain.
true. Yep. Or maybe just maybe he pulls out a miracle and has these last.
We saw it with Austin in 2021 in Suzuka.
Yep, we might see it here.
I was gonna say
he's in a good spot. He just needs to bring the car home.
An identical maneuver to the one he made against Alonso, and a similar result as well.
And just a great overtake in that little left right there.
He's driving with a lot of confidence right now.
He's in P4. He has Valtteri Bottas in his sights now.
Yeah, I'm gonna hunt down some Terry right now. I don't really know what that means, but
I don't know what that means either, but hey, he's going for P3. He's going for his first podium.
And don't look now, but Blue is currently up in the points as well.
Trying
With
to
a
get a
penalty.
pass on Nikita Mazepin.
If he can pass Mazepin, I think he can hold on to that position.
Sorry, who?
Blue. He does have a 3-second
No,
penalty.
no, trying to pass who?
Oh, Maze Pin? Who's this guy?
I still don't know. Our VRL statisticians could not find anything on this man.
Just
It's
no
as if he doesn't
history.
have a drive in Formula One.
Just nothing on this guy. Oh, Blue! Oh. Gotta avoid the wing damage there.
Very reassuring commentary on that one. Just, oh no, his strange place is in the pits.
Oh,
He's finally gonna
okay, he's
gonna
finally
put
gonna
on
put
some fresh
on
soft
some-
tires.
On those fresh tires. Well, he was very close to getting into those podium spots, but the tires are barking at him. He needs to get them changed. He is down in P15.
You know what? Another safety car just might help him out.
Yeah, and I mean, hey, has the freshest tires out of everyone currently, I believe. So that's gonna put him in a good spot to make him some time and potentially get back at it.
So, Bob's accusing us of biased commentary against Blue. I frankly disagree. And that's all I have to say about that. That does not justify a comment in itself.
You know, I really thought Blue would have spun out at this point, considering he hasn't practiced Zandvoort at all.
He's been driving a pretty clean race. You know, Blue normally drives in GT3. Hasn't really gotten a whole lot of experience in Formula One yet, but hey, McLaren must have been desperate, I guess.
I mean, they had to have been, right?
They're digging for a GT3 driver, but you know.
I heard that the day that the contract was supposed to be signed, Pato O'Ward had a stomach flu, and they just brought some guy in from the hallway to sign it for him, and it turned out to be Blue.
I mean, when Racing Point signed me in the first season of the BRL, all I was a well-accomplished Miata Cup driver, so anything is possible.
And hey, our previous season champion was a former F4 driver, so.
Yeah. Blue running in P8, but he's still gotta pick up the pace a little to keep bringing that gap to what's his face, whoever that guy is behind him.
Nick Marzipan. Maybe they own a food company, I don't
With
know.
E. coli Haas.
Mazepin?
Oh, it's French. Oh,
Ah.
Mazepin.
Ah,
As in,
Mazepin.
Oh, okay, so like maize of bread.
Oh, yes, I see.
Yeah, I think you're onto
What it
something
roughly
there.
translates to, yeah.
Lightning with fastest lap again! Well, the 112.8. I think he's just flexing at this point.
Yeah, he has clean air. He has no competition there. It's actually interesting. The Strange Place is going to approach two other markers here, but behind him are Jacques Straub and Dave. Dave falling a little bit behind of Jacques Straub, actually.
Didn't quite keep it in DRS range. Two of them were trying to fight.
Oh, Strange Place is going to make a move.
Oh boy!
You know what? That was some big contact, but honestly, that might have saved Strange Place's race because he was
Oh,
looking to
man.
completely spin off track before Ocon just kind of bumped him back into form right there.
I do not see any damage on the front wing either. I think he's fine, but wow, that took some cojones trying to go on the outside there.
And I think that was very lucky from Strange Place to be saved by the very opponent he was trying to overtake.
Oh man!
Gonna need to watch that one back for sure.
Woo!
That's the kind of sportsmanship you get in the BRL. You just can't find that anywhere else.
Oh man, yeah, that was
That was something.
that was. I can't believe we just saw that. Andrew now trying to get back in the points. Currently P12. Right behind Lance Stroll, who we did talk to earlier.
Yeah, let's see if we can get that helmet comeback working. Actually, I'll keep you updated on that.
All right. While you're doing that, you have Andrew coming into his DRS, but Lance ahead of him is gonna have DRS as well. Same with Gio.
Yeah, can he get past Diamond Hands? Let's find out.
Let's see. He was looking outside. Not gonna have it. Got a yellow
we have
flag
an
in
off.
sector 3.
And that's Dave.
Strange
losing
place
it
going
right before the bank turn.
Strange place going into the pits again as well. Oh wow! It was Andrew with a really good switchback. Blue carrying McLaren today. Yep, he certainly is in that P8 currently with those 2 points. Andrew though trying to get up. He's currently P11, trying to get to that 1 point spot in P10.
And you know what? Strange Place and Ocon both pit for a new wing. I'm wondering if that was a result of their little
Whoa,
incident.
we got a whoa! What
Oh
happened
dear,
there?
this is a safety car. This is a safety car.
Oh, this is
absolutely.
a safety car. Oh,
And
wow.
there it is. Oh dear.
Where's Kevin?
And you know what?
Oh, Kevin's past the pits. Oh no.
Blue is Austin Powersing his way out of there.
Yeah, and the man who has carried McLaren apparently is now behind his teammate.
Kevin
But
gets
you know
past
what?
the safety car here.
This is an interesting moment here for the soft tire runners here. Jockstrap on only 5-lap-old softs, Dave with 5 laps, and Ocon in Strange Place. Actually, Ocon, yeah, both at 0-lap-old tires. As Lance Stroll, unfortunately, we won't get some commentary from him because he is now out of the race.
We'll have to see if we can chase him down in the paddock as he's
Yeah.
when he gets out of the car and leaves the garage.
Very curious how some of these the spots changed over despite being under safety car here. Because I
Take a
did
look
see
at-
some movement.
Well, you look at this tire situation. You have Lightning on 10-lap-old mediums. Kevin was allowed to overtake the safety car. I don't know why, but I guess he must have just been able to. So he's. God, can we
If
get?
I'm Kevin, I'm seriously considering a soft tire change here.
Yeah, I mean, where is? Oh, I don't know. That'd be real close with. That'd be cutting it real close. I think. I don't know if he'd have enough time to.
He's not going to do it.
He's not gonna do it. I think you know what, that's a conservative call, but I think that might be. I think that's the right call.
I would consider it a cowardly call.
I mean, hey, that's fair too.
But yeah, I'm very curious as to how Strange Place will benefit from this because as mentioned previously, all it takes is a fortuitous safety car. But then again, that was also when he was not second last.
Oh wait, Jared, there's Lance Stroll over there. See if you can go grab him.
Perfect. Lance, over here, quick, Lance, here.
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on, Lance.
yeah. What's up?
Lance, you're out of the race. What does that feel like?
It doesn't really feel great. We want to have a good result for the team, but just couldn't get it done today. But Lightning's still running good in first place. So yeah.
Yeah, no, Lance. Before that crash, I actually noticed you trying to stick your arm out of the cockpit with a couple $100 bills towards the other drivers. What was that about?
Oh, it's a little trick I learned in karting. Just trying to distract them all, and it's not my cash or anything.
Right, of course, Lance. You're a character, all right. Now, earlier in the race, we did have some accusations towards another driver on the grid, Bobby Newport, of being a pay driver. Now, some have often attributed that same thing to you. What do you have to say to those detractors?
Well, I just people can have their opinions, but when I look at Bobby, I see a lot of myself in him, and he's facing a lot of pressure, but I'm sure he'll come out of it looking like a diamond.
Oh yeah, and how's that?
Well, because sorry, I got something in my throat there.
Of course, Lance, continue.
I was taking a drink and went down the wrong tube. I hate when that happens. Well, it's just because diamonds are made under pressure.
Of course, Lance, of course. You're always a shrewd one, Lance. Thanks for taking the time.
Yep, thank you. See you guys. See you at the next race. Wow.
What a moron.
Yeah, I know, right? Who fucking chokes on their water?
You drink water before you learn to drive a car, man. Come on.
I think that might have been a diamond that cracked under pressure.
Yeah, right. This guy's talking a big game, but whoa.
I mean, Newport with the zingers, despite crashing out much earlier than he did.
Oh!
Well, sometimes it takes one to know one.
Got him.
You must know it very, very well.
That's right.
Here's an interesting scenario. We have Eric on 8-lap-old softs. We have Andrew on 1-lap-old softs. And we have Dave on 8-lap-old softs. On 8-lap-old
Pretty
softs.
soon, we're running out of non-points drivers to really consider here.
I think there's a really good chance these non-points drivers turn into points drivers.
I mean, we're gonna have potentially 4 laps of racing left because it doesn't look like the safety car's coming in. So
No, with Giovinazzi still lagging behind the rest, it'll be another lap at least.
boy, you know, if I'm Kevin, I try to get past Lightning as fast as possible. Try to get a really good start.
You know, if I were Kevin, I'd simply pass Lightning too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I were Kevin, I'd simply just drive faster, but
I'd simply win the race.
he's currently
you know?
in P2 right now, so.
But you know, the adage always said if you ain't first, you're last, but I've heard otherwise, you know?
Really?
Yeah, you know, you can be second, you can be third, fourth, you can even be fifth.
Oh, well, I guess I never thought of it that way.
Yeah. High standings. High I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I could have just like throw the word high in there somehow. It didn't work. Did I just hear a lighter go off?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It sounded like distinctly like a lighter.
I think you're hearing things in the booth here. We're sitting next to each other,
know,
and nothing's going on.
It is the Netherlands.
Oh, that's where that orange fog comes from.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
Yeah, it's that Verstappen strain.
Of course.
Supermax.
Yeah, it's the Supermax strain. Safety car is in this lap. We're gonna have 4 laps left of racing.
Bob and weave throughout the course, looking to warm up those tires that I'm certain have gone a little cold, especially the hard ones. Yeah, very interesting bottom 6 group there, all on the soft tires.
Oh man. Alright, Kevin really needs a good restart here.
He had a good one last time, just has to time it properly. And away they go. Oh, no, Kevin actually is going to lag behind a little bit. Not the best. Or actually, fairly decent.
Yeah.
Then he kind of stumbled there a bit.
Yeah, I don't... Looks like Eric already making up a spot. Oh!
Little too ambitious on the restart, I think. He could have waited a little bit longer, and he's going to see that.
We got some tussling here with the bottom 6.
Dave's going to go.
Oh, Dave's going outside on Eric.
Going for it.
Whoa! The wheel through here.
1-2-1.
This is treacherous.
Dave is running out of track here.
Oh, Dave going real wide there.
Yeah.
Keeps it on track though.
That was inevitable when going too wide in that part of the track.
That's quite a bit of moral hazard we had going there.
It was that was not the place you really want to try passing, but hey, props to Dave for sticking in there and battling it out, going wheel to wheel with Eric there, but he's still in P11.
Yeah, he's gonna get another shot at this though.
I saw Dave's life flash before his eyes.
Oh,
frankly,
man.
in that moment.
Eric still can't shake him off. No DRS though.
No DRS, exactly equal on tire wear. Dave's going to use his DRS, as is Jacques Strapp. Dave, known to make a dive bomb in his day, is not going to do it this time.
He has received warnings from the stewards though, so you'd think he's probably going to have to try to play it a little clean as Blue gets a move there on Mick Schumacher. Can't quite make it stick. It's going to slow him down. It's going to allow Eric to catch up. Oh my god. No. Yep, Eric smartly backs out of there. Almost
we're
went
going to go
through
side by side again through here.
Yeah. Poor choices being made in overtaking.
Oh,
obviously, the
man.
lap counts are running out here, but...
Yeah, 2 laps to go. Dave really trying to get around Eric, but that's not going to happen. Eric has Blue in his sights. Both of them have the tire advantage on Blue. Dave is looking inside a little.
Dave, though, yeah.
Eric, taking the inside, yep.
Good defensive positioning by Eric on that one.
Yeah, this is wow. This is Dave. Tried to look outside there a little, wasn't there? Losing some
Eric's kind of caught between a rock and a hard place at the moment.
DRS is enabled on this lap.
Dave's going to lose it a bit, though.
Oh.
That's not good, especially on that turn exit.
Here's Blue. He's trying to make a move on Mick.
Strange place right behind Dave.
Not gonna happen. Here comes Eric on the outside. Gets blocked off by Mick Schumacher there a little bit.
Oh, there goes
Blue
Blue!
spins!
There goes Blue!
Oh, Dave tried to poke inside. It wasn't there though.
Oh, I think Mick might have made contact with Blue a bit there.
Bit of a tussle, but again, you cannot go too wide into this area of the track.
You're gonna have one more lap of racing here. Can Dave get past Eric? Can Eric get past Mick?
Gonna have some DRS here to help.
Yep, they
him
both
do
have
so.
DRS.
That was a good call by Eric not to force that.
Yeah,
move
Eric's
there.
just gonna be patient. He's got this next DRS zone coming up.
Yeah, just ride that train a little bit.
Let's see what's his ERS situation. He has over half of his ERS. Dave
Dave
also
is
has over
long.
half of his ERS. They have plenty
Yes.
of energy here stored up.
Yeah, Dave's gonna go for it here, I think.
Looks like
Mick's just gonna move
Oh,
out of the
he's
way.
gonna move out of the way.
As here comes
Dave
Dave!
late brakes.
Oh,
Dave spins.
Oh, Dave. Bit too ambitious there. A little,
Yeah, I
again.
think he made contact too.
Unfortunately, that's on Dave there. Just late breaks in there, hits the back of Mick. He goes spinning.
Not really sure where else he could have made a move on that one, but the move wasn't there either.
That's frustrating for Dave. Not a great race for Ferrari overall.
No, this Nutri-Yum has turned into a Nutri-Yuck for them. Isn't that right, Bobby?
This
Yep.
Nutri-Yummers turned into a Nutri-Bummer. Am I right?
Indeed.
For a
His
lot
leg
of
is going to make
people.
this last turn here.
This has not been a bummer for Lightning. DNF's in Spa. He comes back. He's going to weave around. He's going to win this one. He wins the Laughing Clown Malt Liquor Dutch Grand Prix. Kevin going to cross the line at P2. Great result for Kevin here after a
He
couple of
actually
rough
made
races.
a last-minute overtake there on Bottas as well. That's crucially points lost for Mercedes.
Oh, man. Eric finishing P8. Making P9.
Nice place,
Strange
though.
place in P10.
In the points. Good for him.
He kind of had a rough race, but hey, he brings it back. He's back in the points.
As Blue gets another penalty for not serving his previous one.
Driver of the day, Kimi Räikkönen. The Iceman
Yeah,
gets the
making that-
BRL Driver of the Day cookie.
Making that literal last second overtake to get third in that podium spot.
There he is. Wow.
Get me smiling for whatever reason.
Whoa. You don't see that every day.
I think you mean, whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah. Sometimes when I see him smile, I ask myself, for what?
That's our race day. That's our podium. We have Lightning in P1 with fastest lap at 1:12.8, so he gets that extra point, 26 points on the weekend. Kevin in P2, and then Kimmy sneaking in there all the way from P15 to P3. That's our podium for today.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. We will be back next week in Monza.
Ooh, well, is it next week or the week after?
Probably next